My beloved child, I am closer than your breath, and I am speaking now, with love that trembles and a mercy that refuses to let you drown. This is not another passing inspiration. This is a holy interruption. Heaven has leaned in. Time feels thin. Listen. I have been speaking to you for a long time. I spoke when the door you wanted most would not open, and you named it delay. I spoke when the thing you asked for came apart in your hands, and you called it bad luck. I spoke in the restlessness that would not let you settle for less, in the ache that grew behind your smile, in the sudden tears that surprised you while you were washing dishes or driving alone at night. I have been knocking, softly at first, then louder. I sent you signs that felt like coincidences until you had too many to count. I whispered in dreams you half remembered in the morning. I sat with you in the waiting room when the clock would not move. I let the pain speak where words could not. I have been talking, child, because I love you. Precious child, open yourself to my light. Let it flow through your being. Together, in love, we will soothe and restore every broken soul. I have been patient with you. My patience is not indifference. It is love that waits while you learn the sound of my voice. I watched you rush when I invited you to rest, and I waited. I watched you numb what I wanted to heal, and I waited. I watched you build without asking me for the blueprint, and I waited. I have stretched the timeline and softened the edges of consequences. I have shielded you from disasters you never even saw approach. I placed buffers around your steps so you did not fall as far as you might have. I kept you when you did not keep yourself. But hear me. A critical moment has arrived. Mercy is still here, overflowing, but the moment is urgent. This is not panic. This is clarity. There is a window in front of you, and it will not remain open forever. The path you walk hardens into habit, and habit hardens into a life. Every yes becomes a road. Every no becomes a wall. I am standing at the fork again, with open arms and wounded hands, and I am asking you to choose me, fully, finally, deeply. I am trying one final time to talk to you before the silence comes. Do not mistake my gentleness for absence. Do not misread my quiet as approval. I have been speaking through many voices, but you have often filtered me through your fear or through the expectation that I only speak in thunder. Sometimes I am thunder, yes, but tonight I am the small voice that refuses to shout over your music. I am the light flickering under your door. I am the pause between your inhaling and exhaling. I am the warm hand on your shoulder you cannot see. Remember how I reached for you. The honest friend you avoided, the sleepless question that would not leave, the job that ended to save your soul, the near accident that woke you, the day pride finally sounded like loneliness. None of it was random. I was rescuing you. I know why you run. You are afraid that if you stop moving, your pain will catch you. You fear that if you look honestly at your choices, shame will swallow you. But listen to me, child. I am not calling you to the courtroom. I am calling you to the clinic. I am not gathering evidence against you. I am gathering you. I do not want to win an argument. I want to win back your heart. Yet I will not control you. Love does not force. I could shake the earth beneath you until you fall on your face. But I would rather you fall into my arms by your own willing surrender. I could shout so loud the sky fractures, but I would rather be the voice you choose to hear. I will not compete with your distractions forever. The silence that is coming is not me abandoning you. It is the noisemakers growing louder until you can no longer distinguish them from your own thoughts. It is what happens when a heart grows used to ignoring the knock at the door. My child, do not journey alone. Enter the place where my message is open to your heart. Click join to be strengthened by revelation and companions in faith. Consider, then, the urgency of this hour. If you resist me, you will not collapse in a single day. You will drift by small, painless steps. Compromises will stack into distance. Gifts will be buried under busyness. Peace will feel costly, and the house will grow noisy but empty of song. The ones who love you will not be able to find the depth they cherish most. I do not want this story for you. Beloved, look at me. I do not speak this to scare you. I speak it with tears. My heart aches for you, the way a father aches when a child thinks the medicine is punishment. I remember the day you laughed without calculation. I remember the tenderness you guard so fiercely because it was mishandled. I remember the promises you made to me when you thought I was far and you were desperate. I remember because I was there. I have never left you. Open the door. I am knocking now. Behind this door is not a lecture. It is a table already set. There is bread for your hunger and water for your thirst. There is oil for your wounds and light for your path. There is a chair with your name on it that no one else has ever filled, not once. There is room for your questions, space for your grief, safety for your anger, and mercy for your sin. Kavum. Repentance is not humiliation. Repentance is the first deep breath after you were underwater too long. It is the key that opens the shackles you forgot you were wearing. It is the hand you extend when you are too tired to climb alone. Say the simple words, God, I'm tired of running. I surrender. Say them out loud. Whisper them through your tears. Write them with shaky ink. Meet them, and I will meet you. Return to peace. Close the tabs in your mind. Leave the room where you always lose yourself. Turn off the screen that keeps coaching your fears. Walk into the quiet room. Yes, the one that scares you, and let me sit with you there. We will not I will hold the silence until it becomes sanctuary. I will show you which bridges to burn and which to cross. I will teach you how to forgive, even yourself, and I will restore the tenderness you protected by hiding it. Do you remember when you almost gave up? I was the strength that returned like a soft wind. Do you remember when you laughed unexpectedly at a joke you would have missed last year? I was the joy growing back in the hidden places. You remember when the right person arrived precisely when you admitted you needed help? I sent them. Do you remember the day you finally said something has to change? That was me, handing you the first brick for a new foundation. If you respond now, renewal will not be vague. It will be a sequence of mercies. Your mind will grow quiet enough to hear wisdom that has been waiting at the edges for years. You will sleep and wake without the old dread. You will tell the truth faster. Shame will lose its vocabulary. Relationships that can be restored will thaw. Those that cannot will loosen without bitterness. Work will not own you. It will serve you. Your home will become a refuge again. You will remember how to sing. Ask me what to do next, and I will tell you. Apologize here, delete that, give this away, say no, say yes, rest, rise, return, release. Remember me when you wake. Speak with me as you go. These are not traps. They are ropes to pull you home. But if you harden yourself and wait for a better time, the noise will quickly reclaim you. The tender impulse will fade, and distraction will dress itself as urgency again. Your schedule will expand to smother your soul. And when you ache, you will assume there is no remedy because the ache will feel normal. You will tell yourself you are managing, and you will be, but you will not be alive. I do not want this for you. I did not design you to live anesthetized. My chosen one, I have called you to be mine forever. Abide in me, and I will uphold you with power, fill you with hope, and crown you with wonder. Child, I am not ashamed of you. I am not tired of you. I am not surprised by you. I knew what healing you would need before you knew what broke you. I have carried every version of you in my heart. The brave, the frightened, the brilliant, the exhausted, the patient, the impulsive, the one who tells the joke to keep from crying, the one who cries because they finally feel safe. I love them all. I love you, all of you. Let me remind you who you are with me. You are not your worst decision or your loudest critic. You are not the role you play to make others comfortable. You are not the mask that got you through a season. You are my child, trusted with tenderness in a hard world, empathy in a loud world, and resilience in a breaking world. I designed your sensitivity to hear footsteps others miss, your wit to carry truth gently, your strength to lift what kindness alone could not. So choose. Choose me in the small ways first. Choose me at the sink, on the train, at the stoplight, in the meeting, in the hallway, when the text arrives, when the memory stings. Choose me by pausing before you answer. Choose me by blessing what you cannot control. Choose me by refusing the bait of arguments that do not heal. Choose me by letting your heart tell the truth. Each choice is a reed you weave into a basket strong enough to carry your calling. I know the weight you feel. I know the secret pressures, the bills, the blurred edges of grief, the decisions you have put off because every option feels costly. Let me carry what you cannot. Put the impossible into my hands, and then do the possible with me. One next step, one honest prayer, one surrendered hour. Heaven is not asking you to sprint. Heaven is asking you to turn and to trust. Look around. The room is quieting. This is the pause before the symphony begins again. The narrow gate easy to miss. The warm light from a door long closed. Lord ordered, I will meet you with mercy on the threshold. I will wash your feet, place a ring in your hand, throw open the windows, and repaint the walls with hope. Sit with me and name your regrets. I will not flinch. Together we will rebuild. His message itself is mercy. It is my final attempt in this hour, not born of anger, but of relentless love. I am placing these words in front of you like a letter slid under your door. Wick it up. Read it again tomorrow. Share it with the part of you that thinks you do not deserve it. You do not have to deserve grace. You only have to receive it. Before I grow quiet, hear me plainly. I want you. Not your performance, not your persona. You. I want your tired eyes, your guarded laughter, your complicated history, your almost yes. Give me your almost yes, and I will turn it into a wholehearted yes. Give me whatever space you have left, and I will multiply it into a life. I am here. I am with you. I am for you. I am speaking one more time with tears in my voice and joy already rising, because I can see the life on the other side of your surrender. Reach for me now. This is my last attempt to reach you before the silence comes. I am not leaving you, but I will not compete with your distractions. If you open your heart now, I will restore everything. If you ignore this moment, what was meant for healing will pass. I am speaking one final time, not to frighten you, but to save you. My dear one, below this video rests the super thanks button, your key to bless and be blessed. Tap it now, give from your heart, and lift my message higher. Every click you make reaches another soul with my truth. Do it now, and watch how I reward your faith. My beloved child, listen with the fullness of your heart. for what I am speaking now is meant solely for you. These words are not casual or ordinary. They are a gentle unveiling of something sacred, something prepared with intention long before you were aware of it. I want you to receive this message not with hesitation, but with a spirit ready to be comforted, healed, and uplifted. A new chapter of profound contentment is beginning in your life. Yes, beginning right now. This is not a random moment or a stroke of chance. It is a season I deliberately set aside for you, carved from time itself with your name upon it. I desire that you welcome this season with open hands, for it was designed to restore what was depleted within you. For too long, the world's noise has captured your attention, pulling your gaze away from the peace I always intended for you. I have watched the heaviness in your eyes, the quiet sorrow you tried to hide behind strength. I saw the battles you fought in silence, the ones no one else could see or truly understand. I heard the prayers you whispered when you felt invisible, the requests you repeated even when hope felt faint. Hear this clearly, my cherished one. This moment is not accidental. It is the very moment aligned for your rising, a moment I marked on the timeline of your life before you ever felt the weight of delay. I knew every tear you shed behind closed doors, every moment you questioned why others seemed to advance while you felt motionless. Yet even in those moments, you were never forgotten, never forsaken. And now, truly now, I am turning the gears of your life. I am shifting the landscape beneath your feet, rearranging circumstances in ways you could not orchestrate on your own. I am lifting the burdens that clung to your heart and replacing your sorrow with a joy that will surprise even you. These are not empty comforts. These are not vague hopes. What I speak to you now is a promise anchored in certainty. I have crafted a future for you that cannot be lost, stolen, or diminished. You have not been overlooked among the blessings unfolding around you. You have not been bypassed in this wave of favor. What is meant for you hath been held safely, preserved, protected, and marked unmistakably with your identity. Beloved one, let my love shine within you, carry it into the darkest places. In unity, we bring peace and healing to every weary heart. You are chosen. You are deeply loved. You are shielded by my hand. And you, my child, are rising. Doubt has tried to whisper otherwise. It has attempted to persuade you that you are stuck, that life cannot shift, that nothing new is coming. Those whispers were lies, shadows attempting to cloud the truth of what I am doing. Only my voice carries the authority to define your path. Do not fear what lies ahead. I am guiding your steps with precision. Doors that refused to budge before will now open with ease. I am correcting the words spoken against you, clearing the misunderstandings that lingered, and revealing the truth that was hidden behind the scenes. Those who pretended closeness while carrying quiet judgment will fall away, for they cannot follow you into the place I am bringing you. The time of unrecognized favor is ending. I am bringing your purpose into view in unexpected and unmistakable ways. People will look at your life and recognize that something divine surrounds you. They will speak of the glow of grace resting upon you. You are not delayed. You are arriving exactly on time. What felt like a long pause was my protection. What felt like stagnation was my preparation. I was not withholding from you. I was shielding you from harm, shaping the path so that what comes to you will uplift rather than overwhelm. You thought I was silent, but I was working in dimensions you could not see. When others received what you prayed for, I was creating a blessing for you that would endure, not fade. I was shaping something that would strengthen you, not burden you. This day marks the beginning of restoration of what you lost, what was taken, what you surrendered, and what you thought would never return. What comes back to you will not return in the same measure. It will come multiplied, refined, strengthened, and overflowing. Relationships that I authored will grow deeper and healthier. Opportunities you haven't even imagined will present themselves. Provision will find you in ways that leave you humbled with gratitude. And a deep, unwavering peace will settle over you, quieting the storms that once troubled your spirit. My promise to you does not rise from your perfection. It rises from my mercy. Your blessings are tied not to flawless effort but to your steady trust. Trust that trembled at times, yet never fully broke. That trust has touched my heart. It has called forth my intervention. My eye has been upon you every moment of your life. When you slept, I guarded you. When you doubted, I stayed near. When you hurt, I upheld you. And now, in this very instant, I am moving on your behalf. The heavens are stirring. Wonders are taking shape. Though opposition may gather, it will fall apart. Though people may whisper, my decree will thunder above every voice. You are precious, my deeply valued child. I am not distant from you. I am not unreachable. I stand with you, breath by breath, heartbeat by heartbeat. Every concern you carry is something I already understand. So I speak this to your spirit. Be at peace. I am guiding everything. You are stepping into a new era, one filled with clarity, renewal, insight, and blessings you did not even know how to request. I am sending swift joy, unexpected calm, and abundant supply. All of these things are unfolding because I have spoken, and what I speak does not fail. There is no need to fight for what I am giving you, and no need to chase, to grasp, or to beg. Simply trust. Rest in my nearness. Your season of mere survival is ending. You are stepping into abundance, into fulfillment, into answered prayers that turn into praise. You were never created to simply endure life. You were created to reflect beauty, to radiate kindness, to walk with confidence, and to live unburdened by fear. You were made to shine. And with all of heaven witnessing, I declare, you will soon understand why the journey took the shape it did. The meaning will unfold before you. The purpose will be undeniable. It is my spirit stirring you. It is my voice calling you. Be ready. Prepare your heart. Goodness is approaching. I will not allow your foot to slip. My child of light, if these words found your soul, keep them as a blessing. Let your love respond, press like as a sign of faith. I will not walk away from you, not now, not ever. When despair tries to swallow your hope, I will reach into that darkness and raise you back into the light. I will strengthen the work of your hands and breathe blessing into the things you are building. I will quiet the unrest within you and restore the places where life has worn you thin. Everything that was fractured, I will bring back together. Everything that was stolen, I will renew. Everything that collapsed around you, I will rebuild with greater stability than before. You are not defined by the memories that wounded you, nor by the mistakes that tried to shame you. You are not reduced by the words spoken against you, nor limited by the misjudgments of others. You are greater than all of it, greater because I declare you released, restored, and fully claimed as my own. You do not need to understand every layer of what I am doing. Understanding is not required for receiving. Simply open the deepest chambers of your heart and let me in. Let my stillness conquer the storms of your mind. Let my nearness soften the knots of anxiety within you. You are not walking this path alone, beloved one. I have watched the burdens you carried in silence. I remember the nights when you tried to convince yourself you were fine, even as your soul trembled. I saw how you placed a smile on your face for the sake of others while your own spirit fought to stay afloat. But listen carefully. You did not shatter. You bent. You trembled, but you did not break. Why? Because my hand held you steady when every force around you tried to pull you apart. You believe it was your own resilience that kept you standing, but it was my presence beneath you, quiet, constant, unshakable. I guarded you when you didn't know danger was near. I whispered reassurance into your spirit when every human voice fell silent. I became the unseen shield between you and every hidden blow. You are alive today because I supported you when your strength gave out. Every prayer that seemed to fall unanswered was not forgotten. It was redirected. Every door that refused to open was not a dismissal. It was protection. I withheld certain paths because they carried weights you were never meant to bear. You questioned why connections faded, why people drifted away, why you felt overlooked. But hear this. You were not abandoned. You were elevated. I lifted you beyond deception, beyond manipulation, beyond places that could have dimmed the light I placed within you. Your season of merely surviving is ending. The chapter lived under the shadows of regret, scarcity, self-condemnation, and uncertainty is closing. You are stepping into sacred ground, not due to your achievements, but because of my life within you. My strength is most visible in the spaces where you feel the weakest. My favor does not shrink or fade. My love knows no borders. You no longer need to run. You no longer need to cover your wounds or hide the size of the dreams I planted in your spirit. I did not place those visions within you to allow them to wither in fear. I do not begin a work only to abandon it. What felt delayed is now accelerating. You will witness swift movement, sudden openings, rapid shifts turning in your favor. Doors that once felt sealed will swing wide with ease. This is not for your ego, but for testimony. Your journey will be a lantern for those still sitting in the darkness you once walked through. They will see your transformation and be reminded that hope is still alive. They will hear your story and recognize the unmistakable imprint of my guidance. Only my hand could have preserved your mind when it was under attack. Only my presence could have held your heart together when life pressed too hard. I strengthened you when you could not form the words to pray. I shielded you from battles that never reached you. And now I offer you release. True, soul-deep release. Release from the wounds you still carry. Release from the weight you thought you'd always bear. Release from the chains that tried to claim your identity. You are not stagnant. You are being positioned. You are not wandering. You are being directed. You are not unseen. You are being deliberately favored. You may feel small right now, but I am setting you in places where your presence will carry influence. I am orchestrating encounters you never expected. My blessings will surpass what human reasoning can comprehend. Your journey has never been measured by human standards. It has always unfolded according to my greater design. Some may still fail to perceive your worth, and that is fine. I do. My belief in you has never flickered. From the moment you took your first breath, I have been cultivating gifts within you that even you have not fully recognized. My love is not fragile, not conditional, not dependent on perfection. It is rooted in the essence of who you are, one I have claimed, formed, and carried. You have endured too much to give in now. I am surrounding you, steadying you, refusing to let you fall. I see your weary spirit. I see the cracks in your confidence. Come, rest in me. You do not need every answer. Lean into my wisdom. I see every chapter, every thread, every turning point. I have already secured the joyful conclusion of your story. There is a purpose behind your survival, behind your clarity, behind the hope that refused to die even in your darkest moment. That purpose is me. I upheld you then, and I will uphold you now. I am your shelter, your anchor, your peace, your provider, your everlasting steadiness. Nothing in your surroundings remains stable, but I do. I'm always awake, ever present, never changing. You learned how to smile through pain, how to move forward when your inner world begged for rest. But I never intended for you to walk this journey alone. Through every valley, every trial, every silent cry, I have been right beside you, and I remain here still. Today, I speak peace over your worn and weary heart. You have carried more than you ever voiced, and still you kept moving. But hear me clearly, you were never asked to be endlessly strong. I did not design you to carry every weight alone. I asked only for your heart, your trust, your willingness to lean into my presence when the noise of the world pressed in too fiercely. Precious one, I give you the treasure of my love. Place it tenderly in 3 longing hearts, and my peace will dwell richly there. When the world becomes loud, draw near to me. Let my nearness steady the chaos. Let my peace quiet the tremors inside you. Allow me to be the refuge you slip into without hesitation, the stillness that meets you before the tears fall, the shelter you can rest in without performing, striving, or explaining. You are progressing, my beloved. Yes, right now, even in the places that feel dim and unsettled. Even when shadows stretch long, the light is on its way. Even when burdens grow heavy, relief is already advancing toward you. I am at work in realms you cannot yet see, arranging the details of your future precisely, faithfully, and lovingly. Every door that closed was not rejection, it was guidance. Every delay was not punishment, it was protection. Every loss cleared the way for something greater than what you asked for. You will look back and understand why I withheld what you thought you needed. I did not deny you. I shielded you. My plan did not diminish your desires. It exceeded them. You wondered if your life still held meaning, if your prayers still mattered, if my ear still leaned toward your voice. Hear this now with certainty. Absolutely. Profoundly. Always. Your life carries weight. Your prayers carry power. Nothing you whisper goes unheard by me. Let people mock if they must. Let them say your hope is naive, your faith unrealistic, your persistence misguided. They cannot comprehend that it was I who planted those visions in your spirit. I placed those longings in you. I stirred that faith in you. And I, myself, will fulfill what I started, so completely that every doubter will fall silent. This season marks a sacred reversal. What was set against you will be turned into advantage. What was taken will return multiplied. What you thought with the end will reveal itself as a beginning. And when restoration unfolds, it will not be the result of your strength but of my presence lifting you from the ashes. I am rebuilding what was broken, breathing life into what felt dead, reviving the call that once stirred in you, mending relationships that grew strained, rekindling desires you buried because the wait felt too long. My story for your life is not finished, and neither are you, not remotely. Do not let exhaustion steal your wonder. Do not let waiting distort your trust. I do not take back my promises. I fulfill them, everyone. My timing may differ from your timing, but it is never flawed. Others may not see the courage it takes for you simply to keep going. They may not know the quiet battles you fight, or the faith it takes to smile while your heart aches. But I see it all, and I am preparing a reward for every hidden sacrifice, every unseen tear, every small act of goodness you offered even while hurting. Your blessings are not only distant, they are unfolding even now. I am not just the God of eternity. I am the God of this moment, the God of sudden shifts, the God who answers before your prayer is fully formed. When you face deep waters, I walk with you. When you pass through fire, I cover you. You will not drown. You will not be consumed. You will not break beyond repair. My presence surrounds you like a shield that cannot be penetrated. Do not be surprised when certain things begin to fade. Do not fear when I close doors you thought you needed. I am simplifying your path, removing burdens that do not belong to your next chapter. This new season requires clarity, purity, focus, and I am preparing you for it. You are not being pushed aside. You are being repositioned. You are not being forgotten. You are being elevated. This is not loss. It is alignment. And soon, you will thank me for every detour. You do not have to force anything. What belongs to you is already on its way, sent, sealed, and secured by my hand. I am orchestrating divine connections, abundant provision, and perfect timing. You will never have to shrink yourself to keep what I send. What I give will come with peace. The breakthrough you almost surrendered is closer than your doubt suggests. The turning point is near. Keep your spirit open and your heart expectant. Continue to give thanks, even when your circumstances appear unchanged, because everything is shifting beneath the surface. Your gratitude is strength. Your trust is your link to me. Your surrender is your power. Keep walking. Keep believing. Keep leaning into me. I'm far from finished with you, my beloved child, not even close. I see the deepest places within you, the ones you show no one, the ones you try to mask with a smile. When you say, I'm okay, yet take quietly, I know. When you show strength outwardly while trembling inwardly, I see it all. And I want you to understand something. I am not merely listening from a distance. I am responding, actively and intentionally. I have watched the seasons of your life unfold with precision. I have watched people drift away from you, sometimes quietly, sometimes suddenly. I have witnessed moments where you were overlooked, dismissed, judged unfairly, and handled without the care you deserve. Yet even in those moments, I did not allow their disloyalty to define you or break you. Instead, I used it as a refiner's fire to purify you, to deepen your compassion, to sharpen your discernment, and to reinforce the strength within your spirit. For the path I have carved out for you requires more than talent or desire. It requires a depth of character that can only be formed through adversity. And now, after you have endured, after you have continued forward when it would have been easier to stop, you are stepping into readiness. Not perfection, readiness. Every hardship you endured carries meaning, my child. Nothing hath been wasted. I reshape every experience into something purposeful. The season before you will not reflect the heaviness of what came before. It will be marked by joy, pure and unstifled joy, by freedom that loosens everything that once restrained you, by renewal that touches even the parts of you thought were too worn to restore, by provision that doesn't merely meet your needs, but overflows into abundance. And within you will rise a steady assurance, not born of human validation, but from my unmistakable confirmation resting deeply upon your spirit. Let fear fall away, my beloved. You are not stepping into a future you earned. You are entering a future I have spoken into existence. What I am constructing for you is tailored with divine intention. What I am arranging in your life is aligning in its appointed time. Every piece is being placed exactly where it belongs so that when my favor manifests, it will not wobble, it will not fade, it will flourish. This present stretch of your journey is not punishment. It is preparation. What may feel like isolation is actually a sacred container for your expansion. I am increasing your capacity. I am stretching your spirit to hold the blessings that are approaching. You asked for my promises through prayer, and now I am making room within you so you can receive them without fear, without doubt, without compromising them. This walk has never been about flawless execution. It has always been about willingness. You do not have to feel fully prepared. Just keep your heart yielding, your hands open, and your confidence rooted in me. When I move, my precious one, it will unfold suddenly, beautifully sudden. There will be no scrambling, no last-minute fixing. The time to open yourself is now. A quiet but profound shift is unfolding around you. My words are active. Barriers are breaking in realms you cannot see. Events are aligning. Doors are forming. Pathways are clearing, even if your physical eyes cannot yet perceive the movement. Do not misinterpret the silence. It is often in the stillest seasons that I accomplish the work with the deepest impact. I am not one who offers empty promises. I do not abandon what I begin. What I declared, I fulfill. What I initiate, I complete. I am not seeking flawless vessels. I seek surrendered ones. And your willingness, your persistence, your tender openness, they have come before me. You stayed when walking away felt easier. You held on when surrender seemed simpler. That matters greatly to me. And now, I am lifting you, not to shame others but to restore truth. Those who disregarded you will witness my hand on your life, unmistakably so. They will come to understand that they were not pushing aside mere human potential. They were pushing aside the goodness I intended for you. Even their rejection, I am turning into a force that propels you forward. Your future will bear no resemblance to your past. I am not replaying your wounds. I am assigning meaning to them. I am not simply returning what was lost. I am giving you something richer, something whole, something enduring. What I pour into your life now carries a strength that time cannot erode, because it flows from my eternal nature. You are stepping into a way of living where the heaviness you once carried feels distant, almost unfamiliar. The air itself will feel lighter to you, infused with peace. This is a time of true receiving, a time where you let my goodness saturate every corner of your existence. Do not slip back into the old mindset of striving or trying to earn. Simply receive. Open your hands, and even more, open your heart. I am not giving you temporary relief. I am establishing a new atmosphere around your life, a new normal where my favor is evident, my provision is steady, and my peace walks beside you faithfully. You will carry yourself differently, with an inner composure that does not waver, with a grace that feels effortless, because you have been prepared for this moment. The trials you walked through did not crush you, they fortified you. They formed an unshakable spirit, a discerning heart, a deeper dependence on me. These qualities will now guide you as this brighter season unfolds. This time is not defined by what you gain, but by who you become. I am elevating your vision, expanding your understanding, and widening your capacity for joy. You will perceive life with clarity, seeing my fingerprints in the smallest details and the grandest outcomes. Your days will feel guided, purposeful, aligned. You will know you are exactly where you are meant to be. And do not be surprised, my child, when an urge rises within you to share what I have placed in your hands. My blessings are not designed to stagnate. They are meant to circulate, to uplift, to inspire hope. Your life will become a living testimony of my constancy. People will notice not only your circumstances, but the shift in your spirit. They will see the brightness I placed within you illuminating everything around you. You will speak with a voice touched by compassion and grounded in lived truth. You will comfort others with the same comfort I poured into you. Your empathy, refined by hardship in my presence, will become a powerful instrument of healing. You will give grace freely because you now understand its immeasurable worth. Beloved one, if this message lit a spark in your heart, hold it close. Let your faith shine, show it with love by pressing like. My beloved, I know old thoughts may try to resurface, whispers of doubt, echoes of fear, shadows of old wounds. But hold fast to what I have spoken. Anchor your mind in who I am. You do not step into this next chapter alone. You step into it with me, and with every promise I have ever made to you standing firm beneath your feet. I am not inconsistent, my beloved. I do not extend my hand only to withdraw it. What I proclaim becomes reality. What I vow, I complete with precision. So do not allow the faint memories of past disappointments to weaken your confidence in the blessing that stands before you now. The echoes of former seasons hold no authority over the certainty of what I am releasing into your life. I am guiding you toward interactions and relationships that are pure, nourishing, and aligned with your purpose. These connections will be marked by mutual honor, steady support, and authentic unity. You will not have to perform, overextend, or reshape yourself to maintain them. They will arise naturally, sustained by my presence in you and by my touch upon those I intentionally draw into your path. These relationships will not drain you. They will restore you. They will replenish the emotional and spiritual places within you that have long been weary. Where you once felt misunderstood or unseen, you will now encounter companionship that meets your heart with clarity, empathy, and warmth. You will recognize my hand in the ease and beauty of these connections. As I lift you into new territory, I am also strengthening your inner foundation. You will find yourself increasingly unmoved by the passing opinions of others. The judgments that once pierced you will lose their power. Your confidence will anchor itself in my affirmation, the only validation that holds eternal weight. I am not teaching you to be indifferent to others, but to be free from the bondage of needing approval that cannot truly nourish your worth. In this freedom, you will see with greater clarity. You will move with greater purpose. Your steps will align with the path I have already illuminated before you. This is a season of release, my precious one. Release the compulsion to prove yourself. Release the guilt tied to mistakes I have already redeemed. Release the urge to control outcomes that rest safely in my hands. I'm orchestrating all things for your good. Your task is not to strive, but to remain open, receptive, trusting, and willing to walk forward with a grateful heart. Let the last fragments of self-blame fall away. They cannot coexist with the grace I am pouring over you now. You wonder about the details, the timing, the shape, the sequence of the blessings I have prepared. But I invite you into the beauty of not knowing, and to the rest that comes from trusting my perfect timing. Just as a flower does not strain to bloom, but simply opens when the season comes, so will my plans unfold around you with a grace that feels effortless. There is no need to force anything, no need to hurry the process. Remain present. Remain aware of me. Let my goodness reveal itself moment by moment. I am preparing you for a deeper revelation of my heart. My love will no longer feel like an idea, but like a living, breathing force that sustains your entire being. This intimacy will become your unshakable strength. From this union, your peace will flow, and your joy will flourish. In our quiet communion, layers of my nature that were once hidden will become clear, and your spirit will expand in all. The journey ahead is one of increasing light. Shadows may appear, but they will not linger. My presence will disperse them swiftly. You were not created for a lifetime of struggle. You were designed to reflect the abundance of my spirit. Let this truth settle into your bones. Let it reshape what you expect from life. Your destiny is not mere survival. It is flourishing, thriving, living with fullness and purpose, rooted deeply in the certainty of my affection for you. Your desires will begin to align with mine in ways you once thought impossible. The distractions that once captured your energy but offered nothing of value will lose their grip. In their place, a clearer, truer vision will rise. This alignment is the natural result of drawing nearer to me. As you move toward my heart, my intentions become your compass. Do not allow the limitations of your past to shape your future, my cherished one. I am rewriting your story with chapters of abundant provision, unexpected doors opening, and a peace that settles your soul. Every resource you need for the work I've assigned you will arrive right on time. Not a moment too early, not a moment too late. There will be no frantic searching, no anxious striving, only the steady knowing that I am your unfailing source and my supply never diminishes. I am placing within you a renewed courage. The hesitations that once stifled you will fade. You will step into new opportunities with a boldness that surprises even you. This confidence will not come from your own strength, but from my spirit alive within you. You will speak truth with gentleness, embrace new challenges with clarity, and walk into your future with unwavering certainty. You will not shrink back from what is good. You will rise to meet it. Remember always, your worth is not tied to performance, perfection, or appearance. Your value is woven into your existence by my own hands. You are precious because you belong to me. Nothing you achieve can increase my love for you, and nothing you've done can decrease it. My love simply is constant, relentless, and complete. Rest in this truth, for it is the foundation of your new beginning. I am not only transforming your circumstances, I am transforming you. The anxieties that once filled your mind will soon be replaced by deep, steady calm. The confusion that clouded your path will dissolve into sharp understanding. This is my work within you, and it is beautiful in its unfolding. You are entering a season where your spirit will feel weightless, unburdened in ways you once believed were impossible. The heaviness that clung to your heart, the pressures that pressed against your thoughts, the quiet exhaustion you carried in the unseen places of your soul, these are being lifted from you. This inner renewal is not a small blessing. It is one of the greatest gifts I can give you. For when your spirit is restored, you can finally experience the full depth of my presence, unfiltered and unhindered. My beloved, this is a time for receiving with hands wide open and a spirit fully awake. It is a time to recognize, perhaps more clearly than ever before, that my hand is active in every detail of your life, from the large and dramatic shifts that reshape your path to the soft and subtle moments where peace rests gently on your heart. Your gratitude is not merely a polite response. It is a powerful declaration of trust. It acknowledges that every good thing that comes to you flows from my heart of abundance. Cultivate this gratitude boldly, for it will open within you deeper wells of joy, fulfillment, and quiet confidence. I am shaping your path not only for your blessing, but also for a purpose far greater than what you currently see. You, my cherished one, are becoming a living testament, a walking, breathing story of my faithfulness and my ability to transform even the most wounded places into testimonies of hope. Those who witness your journey will find their own faith rising. Their doubts will weaken. Their hope will rekindle as they see my work revealed in you piece by piece, moment by moment. You are a vessel crafted to carry light into places where shadows linger. Do not dim this light. Do not tuck it away out of caution or insecurity. Allow it to shine with boldness and compassion, for many around you are searching for a glimmer of direction. The wisdom you gain through adversity, wisdom carved through tears, resilience, and perseverance, will now serve as a guiding light not only for you but for others who are still navigating difficult terrain. You will speak with a sincerity born from experience and an insight shaped by my guidance. My child, I am drawing you into a deeper surrender, not a surrender of defeat, but a surrender anchored in profound trust. It is the releasing of self-effort, the loosening of your grip on outcomes, and the acknowledgement that my understanding exceeds your own by immeasurable degrees. This surrender is not weakness. It is your greatest strength. It opens space for my power to operate without restriction, unraveling limitations and creating pathways you could not have forged on your own. As you yield to me, you will discover that the desires I placed within you long ago, the ones that felt distant, improbable, or too tender to speak aloud, are now beginning to take shape. They are materializing not as faint shadows, but as solid realities, and they will arrive in ways that surpass even your most hopeful imagination. I am the author of those desires, and I am faithful to bring to completion every good work that I have planted within you. Watch with expectancy as these dreams unfold with grace and precision. I am not merely restoring what was lost. I am multiplying it. What comes to you in this season will be richer, more meaningful, and filled with purpose. It will carry a depth you could not have appreciated before. This is how I demonstrate the expansiveness of my generosity. Do not place limits on what I can do. Expect the unexpected. Anticipate the extraordinary. You are my beloved, and I delight in blessing you beyond measure. Every quiet season of waiting, every moment when you felt unseen or forgotten, was not in vain. Those were not empty spaces. They were sacred periods of preparation. During those times, I was aligning circumstances, shaping your heart, and orchestrating details beyond your awareness. Now, as revelation begins to unfold, you will see how each delay held purpose, how each pause was necessary, and how every piece fits together in perfect timing. I am setting your feet upon solid ground. No longer will you feel overwhelmed by sudden changes or the shifting opinions of others. You will stand steady, rooted in the certainty of my presence. This stability will give you a confidence you have longed for, a confidence not based on circumstances, but on the unshakable truth that I am your foundation. This is your moment, my child. Step into what I have prepared for you. Let go of hesitation. Do not mourn past chapters or wonder if you are ready. Walk forward with gratitude, openness, and steadfast trust, for I am with you in every breath, guiding you through every decision, and completing every good work I have begun within you. Your journey with me is one of continual wonder. The path ahead is unlike any you have walked before. Each step will reveal more of my care and intentionality. You will come to understand that the greatest miracles often appear in the quiet unfolding of each day, in the subtle leading of my spirit, in the gentle sense of peace that anchors you even before you fully understand why. This journey is not about rushing toward a final destination. It is about becoming aligned with my rhythm, becoming attuned to my voice, becoming strengthened by my grace. Where there was once striving, there will now be alignment. Where there was struggle, there will be ease born of trust. Do not be startled when your inner world begins to shift dramatically. The constant background noise of worry, the habit of overthinking, the fear that once whispered of inadequacy, these are losing their influence. I am replacing them with calm assurance, with a steady inner clarity rooted in the truth that you are deeply loved and perfectly positioned. This internal transformation is a foundation stronger than anything you could build externally. Through it, You will face challenges not with fear but with peaceful expectation, fully confident that I am with you. Your vision will sharpen. What once felt confusing or overwhelming will become clear. Obstacles will reveal themselves as opportunities for my power to be displayed. You will begin to see beyond surface-level circumstances and perceive the deeper movements of my design. This clarity is a gift, a divine perspective that enables you to walk in wisdom, discernment, and purpose. My beloved, this is the unfolding of the life I have been preparing you for. You will come to recognize my voice with a clarity that sets it apart from every other sound competing for your attention. Even in the midst of the world's noise and confusion, my voice will rise within you as something unmistakable, steady, gentle, and sure. It will be the compass that quietly reorients your steps toward truth, provision, and the exact guidance you need in each moment. This season of your life is marked by a distinct calling, my beloved. I am inviting you to influence the world around you in a way that does not require volume, force, or outward displays. Instead, your influence will flow from the transformation happening within you, an inner radiance that needs no introduction. Your presence alone will begin to shift atmospheres. You will carry peace like a fragrance, effortlessly releasing calm, hope, and reassurance wherever you go. People will not always understand why they feel lighter in your presence, but they will sense the quiet strength that surrounds you, and it will draw them in. When they ask about the source of your serenity, your life, lived with honesty and humility, will speak louder than any sermon. You will not need eloquent speeches. Your authentic story, born out of endurance and refined through struggle, will reveal the enduring goodness of my hand upon your life. You will comfort others not with theories or borrowed words, but with the hard-won wisdom forged in your personal journey from darkness into my liberating light. I am expanding your capacity for compassion in this season. Every painful chapter, every moment where you felt unseen or misunderstood, has cultivated within you a depth of empathy that now becomes a bridge to the hearts of others. You will recognize burdens that are never spoken aloud. You will discern hidden pain without being told. And because your compassion is shaped by my own heart, your words will carry a healing resonance, gentle, steady, and restorative. This giving will not drain you. It will replenish you. For when you pour out my kindness, you step into the flow of my endless strength, and you will find your own spirit renewed. Remember, my child, you are not walking this new chapter alone. I am with you in every breath you take. My presence surrounds every thought, every choice, every interaction. You do not need to shoulder the responsibility of fixing everything or controlling every outcome. Release that weight. Let it fall from your hands. Trust that I am orchestrating the details you cannot yet see, aligning the timing, the opportunities, and the connections in ways far beyond your understanding. Surrender is not weakness, it is deep faith. And this surrender opens the door for my unlimited resources to flow freely into your life. In this season, the meaning of enough will be transformed for you. You will discover that contentment is not found in accumulation, but in awareness. Awareness of my constant presence and daily provision. The fears that once whispered of scarcity will lose their grip. Anxiety will loosen its hold as you witness my continual faithfulness to meet your needs. You will experience abundance in simplicity, joy in gratitude, and fulfillment in living aligned with my purposes. This freedom from striving will unlock a purer, lighter, more authentic joy than you have known before. I'm also reshaping your relationship with time. The urgency that used to pressure you, the impulse to rush, force, or control outcomes will begin to fade. You will develop a calm expectancy, a quiet confidence in my perfect timing. You will move with intention when I prompt you, and you will rest without guilt when I call you into stillness. You will learn the rhythm of grace, acting when I say go, pausing when I say wait, and trusting that both movement and rest are sacred. This mastery over hurriedness is the evidence of your deepening trust in my schedule, which never falters and never delays without purpose. Your past, with all its storms and scars, is not a weight meant to hold you back. It is the foundation upon which your current strength stands. Every moment of pain, every tear shed, every question whispered in the dark, I have woven them all into the fabric of who you are now. What once felt like brokenness has become resilience. What once felt like loss has transformed into wisdom. Your history is a testimony of my preserving hand, a monument to my ability to draw good from every circumstance. Release regret. It has no authority in this new day I have set before you. I am calling you into deeper engagement with the world, not out of obligation, but out of abundance. You will feel inspired to uplift others, to offer encouragement, to bring clarity, comfort, and hope in ways uniquely tailored to your gifts. These acts of service will energize you, not exhaust you, because they flow from my nature expressed through your life. You will feel the joy that comes from partnering with me, seeing how even simple gestures can transform someone's entire day. This is also a season where the deepest desires of your heart, those I planted in you long before you understood them, will begin to take shape. Dreams that once felt distant, delayed, or impossible will start to manifest in visible ways. Doors you never knew existed will open. Paths will clear. Opportunities will appear as if from nowhere. These are not coincidences, but the unfolding of promises I have been preparing for you all along. Watch with hope as what your spirit longed for becomes reality. And lastly, my beloved one, I am freeing you from the pressure of comparison. Your journey is yours alone, crafted uniquely for you by my hand. There is no universal path, no standard timeline. Each life unfolds according to a divine blueprint, as unique as a fingerprint. Celebrate others without questioning your own progress. Honor their victories without diminishing your own worth. Your value is not measured by how you stack up against another, but by the simple, powerful truth that you are my cherished creation. I am revealing new dimensions of my heart to you, my cherished one. Truths that will allow you to know me not as a distant force but as a living, present companion who walks with you moment by moment. You will come to understand that my involvement in your life is not abstract or symbolic. It is personal, intentional, and woven into every breath you take. As this awareness deepens, your trust in me will grow steadier, your inner peace will expand, and your joy will rise from places within you that you did not even realize were waiting to awaken. Our relationship is not built on ritual alone, but on real encounter, on the steady, unmistakable recognition of my presence surrounding you, filling you, and guiding you. You are stepping into a season of profound inner freedom. My child, I am loosening you from every burden you were never meant to carry, from the pressure to prove yourself, from the expectations others placed upon you, and from the silent demands of your own past. You are being freed to live as the truest expression of who I created you to be. Unguarded, unapologetic, and aligned with your divine identity as my beloved. You will move through your days with a renewed sense of clarity, as though a weight has fallen away from your spirit. This liberation is the outward sign of the quiet, powerful work I am completing within you. Do not be startled when unexpected kindness finds you, my beloved one. These moments are not coincidences. They are my intentional expressions of tenderness, tailored for your heart. You will notice them in many forms: an encouraging word that arrives exactly when you need it, a resource that appears just as your strength is thinning, a person who offers support without being asked. Each of these is a whisper from me, reminding you that you are seen in every moment, valued beyond measure, and held in love that never falters. Welcome these gifts with openness and gratitude, for they are my way of affirming my closeness to you. I am also widening your capacity to receive. My child, I am not only preparing you for blessings you can touch, but also for those that shape your inner world, fresh understanding, deeper spiritual perception, emotional restoration, and the unfolding recognition of your own worth. This expansion is necessary for the path ahead. I am enlarging your spirit so that when abundance comes, you will not shrink from it or question it, but embrace it with confidence and humility. Allow yourself to open to my generosity, for there is no limit to what I desire to pour into you. Your journey is a living witness to my faithfulness. Beloved, your life tells a story of rescue, renewal, and relentless love, chapters filled with transformation that only I could bring about. As you continue to walk with me, I will reveal layers of wisdom you have not yet touched and depths of grace you have not yet imagined. Each sunrise is an invitation to discover more of the beauty I have woven into your existence. Step forward, then, with courage. Move with an open heart and with the joyful expectancy of someone who knows they are guided, protected, and profoundly loved. There is much yet to unfold, and every part of it has been crafted with care for you. You are, now and always mine. My dearly cherished one, listen with an open heart, for what I am about to express carries weight, tenderness, and unwavering sincerity. You matter more than you realize, and your value is far greater than anything you have ever doubted or questioned. What I speak to you now is not given to burden you, nor to stir fear within you, but to remind you that I have been mindful of every stretch of your journey, every quiet turn, every uphill climb, every unspoken longing. My intention is, and has always been, to nurture your inner steadiness, your peace, and your sense of belonging in this vast world. There is not a single instant of your life that slips past my awareness. I watch you awaken each morning, feeling out the tone of the coming hours, wondering what the day might require of you. I witness the subtle hesitations you keep to yourself, the moments where you feel unseen, unappreciated, or misunderstood. I recognize the heaviness that sometimes settles on you when the world grows silent. Even in the shadows, especially then, I see what troubles your mind and what stirs your emotions. I have never been distant. I have always stood close, ready to soothe you when your spirit grows weary and guide your steps when the way forward becomes unclear. Right now, even as you read this, I am near. What I desire for you is a deep resilience, one that restores your inner world and strengthens you from the core outward. I want you to understand that the path unfolding before you contains purpose crafted specifically for your growth, your joy, and your long-term well-being. None of it is random. None of it is wasted. I see the concerns that weigh on your shoulders, your worry for loved ones, your responsibilities, your aspirations, and the roads you have yet to walk. I know that even with all your sincere effort, difficulties persist and disturb the peace you long to hold. So I call you to pause, to rest, to take shelter within the refuge that is always available to you. Think of this place as a sanctuary for everything that aches within you, memories, fears, uncertainties, hopes. I give you my word. If you hold fast to these truths and continue your steps with confidence, transformation will follow. Challenges may arise, but none will be impossible. Your highest aims are not beyond reach. As these understandings settle into your daily thinking and into the quiet corners of your heart, you will discover that the strength, comfort, and compassion extended to you are more than enough to carry you through any demanding season. Move forward with confidence, not because you hold every answer, but because you trust the process as it gently unveils itself. In the days ahead, expect goodness. I am already shaping quiet shifts around you, subtle movements in routines, relationships, and opportunities. Pay attention. They will reveal themselves steadily. Many people wait for dramatic signs, missing the soft but powerful changes happening right beside them. I treasure every detail of your life, from the smallest gesture to the greatest triumph. Understand that these assurances are not empty sentiments. They possess real power and emerge at the exact moment you need them most. Your loved ones are also within my care. They are surrounded by a love far deeper than the fears that sometimes rise in your heart. Your concern for them is precious. Continue treating them with gentleness, patience, and sincere respect. Let your words carry warmth, and let your actions speak without urgency or force. If they hesitate, if they doubt, or if they question the support available to them, do not abandon your hope. I often work in ways unseen, moving circumstances, softening hearts, realigning perspectives in silence. What resists now may soften in time. Your task is to remain steady. Offer quiet, consistent love. Maintain your bond with those dear to you and trust that goodness is moving toward them, even when it is not immediately visible. When conversation becomes challenging or conflict arises, remember that guidance is always accessible to you. If others question your faith, your choices, or your intentions, do not allow your inner certainty to dissolve. Stand firm in your values. Show, through calm behavior and compassionate words, the same understanding that has been offered to you. Your perseverance is seen and respected. Know that your success, true, lasting success, is part of the intention for your life. Yet you also hold responsibility. To act with courage, to pursue meaningful goals, to live by principles rather than convenience, and to remain anchored when difficulties emerge. Trust is more than a passing feeling. It is an anchor that steadies you when the winds rise. Even when you doubt your abilities, remember that strength often reveals itself most clearly in the moments you feel frail. It is there that hidden courage awakens. When good news reaches you, when joy fills your spirit even for a brief moment, recognize that such blessings are not accidents. They are part of a larger effort to lift you, to remind you that better days are not only possible, they are arriving. Allow joy to remain within you. Let it echo the promise woven into every assurance you've received. May these words plant within you a hope that endures, one that does not fade under pressure or disappointment. No hardship, no mistake, no setback has the power to cut you off from the love and support that surrounds you. That commitment is steady, unchanging, and stronger than any challenge before you. Remember this truth always. You are a vital part of this ongoing journey. The goodness you experience is real, but with that goodness comes a call to practice patience. Appreciate the blessings you have, care for them, share them generously, and manage them with clear judgment. Rushing only leads to frustration. Do not despair if progress seems slow. What is unfolding in your life moves according to a rhythm that protects you, not hinders you. There are influences that attempt to use your doubts, pulling you toward anxiety, rushing, or mistrust. They try to exchange your confidence for confusion. Do not be ensnared by those forces. Keep nurturing a positive outlook and consistent action. Keep your attention on the steady support available to you, so that the pressures around you do not overshadow your purpose. You are not alone. Not today, not ever. You are held within a shelter of extraordinary strength, far stronger than anything that tries to unsettle you. the influences that attempt to confuse or mislead you cannot sever your connection to what is true. Their only power is the creation of noise, fear, distraction, and emotional unrest. Recognize them for what they are, and choose instead to lean into the clear, steady guidance that stands before you. Trust what is genuine. Allow these assurances to accompany you not just in fleeting moments, but throughout the days ahead. When morning comes and you rise to greet the world, let these truths rest quietly in your awareness like a soft light before dawn. And in the evenings, if you find yourself uncertain about tomorrow, return to the assurance that you are supported. Peace will meet you there. Even in your solitary moments, a watchful presence stays near you, steady, constant, and comforting. In time, these words will settle deeper into your spirit. They will offer you stability when life feels unsettled and clarity when choices seem tangled. They will help you stand firm in your relationships, especially with those you hold closest to your heart. I see the unspoken concerns carried by the people you care about, their weariness, their hidden anxieties, their struggles not easily voiced. Let your daily interactions become a reflection of patience, understanding, and compassion. Choose gentle words. Offer help without hesitation. Let others feel safe in your presence. And for yourself, release the burdens you have tightened around your own shoulders. Let go of needless worry and refuse to drag along what does not belong to you. Move forward with a spirit unbound and unafraid. Let the certainty woven into this message scatter every lingering fear. Walk with the awareness that your existence is deeply cherished. Not everyone will perceive your true value. Some will misunderstand your intentions or overlook the sincerity of your efforts. When that happens, return to the deeper truth. Your worth is not determined by imperfect human judgments. What matters is the honesty of your heart, and that honesty is seen and honored. You deserve love that is sincere, generous, and free of hidden motives. While human connections sometimes come with unspoken expectations or uneven exchanges, the love meant for you carries no such conditions. It strengthens rather than drains, builds rather than bargains. If you feel out of alignment with the expectations of others, do not let their limited perceptions disturb your peace. You are not meant to shrink yourself to fit into narrow spaces. And even when you stumble, you are not abandoned. There is no need to chase approval or depend on fleeting compliments to feel whole. You have been held in affection since the very beginning, and that steady love does not fade. You are being released from emotional entanglements that have weighed you down. There are people who have betrayed your trust or spoken promises they never intended to keep. Others may have placed their own mistakes upon your shoulders, leaving you to carry responsibility that was never yours. Recognize this clearly. You are no longer bound by any of it. No one holds the authority to define your worth or dictate your feelings. You are free from the pressure to meet every demand, free from the need to win favor, free from the expectation to hold what was never meant for you. Ahead of you lies a path of profound peace and a deep inner knowing that remains steady regardless of external opinions. In that space, your confidence will rise quietly, but firmly. If certain people drift away as seasons change, do not cling or grieve over their departure. What is meant for you will remain. What leaves makes space for what strengthens. Your essential needs will always be met, and your life is never measured by possessions, status, or accomplishments. What matters is your character, your heart, your intention, your integrity. Embrace who you truly are, and the strength within you will guide you past unnecessary pain. Even if others fail to recognize your value, know this with absolute certainty. You are cherished beyond measure. From your earliest breath, your life hath been watched with care and delight, and your story continues to unfold with purpose. It is wise to place your trust in guidance that is steady and enduring, rather than relying on the conflicting suggestions of those who see only fragments. When you align yourself with what is true and grounded, courage rises naturally. Joy becomes less fragile. Your inner life begins to harmonize with something greater than your circumstances. Your peace will no longer be shaken by passing challenges. You will learn to expect good opportunities with quiet confidence, knowing that what is meant for you arrives in perfect timing. And even when the path in front of you feels blurred, clarity will return when needed. You were never meant to carry loneliness as a permanent weight. Companions who uplift and strengthen you will appear at the right time and in the right way, aligned with the larger design of your life. If you seek work, stability, or direction, the resources and solutions you need will emerge step by step. Your role is to care for what you receive and to cultivate gratitude, for gratitude expands what is possible. A peaceful spirit, grounded in humility and steady guidance, leads to lasting good. Keep your heart open to the quiet kindnesses that fill your days. These are the seeds of greater blessings unfolding. There are plans and possibilities ahead of you that stretch far beyond your current vision. Even situations that once felt heavy or harsh will transform into pathways for renewal. What was difficult will become the soil for something surprisingly new and unexpectedly beautiful. My beloved child, stop for a moment and look beneath this video. You'll see a small heart icon with the word Super Thanks. Tap it now, yes, right there, and let your love become part of my mission. Your one click will spread my light across thousands of hearts. I am always close to you, closer than your next breath, and ever ready to extend my help. It brings me deep joy to offer you my unwavering attention and steady presence. I ask only this of you. Each day, open your heart just a little more. Let trust rise within you. Let gratitude speak freely. Notice the firmness of the support I place beneath your feet, the strength I wrap around your spirit like a gentle shield. Do not hide your struggles from me, my child. I already see the burdens you attempt to carry in silence. Bring them into the light of my presence so they can be changed, transformed from heaviness into comfort, from sorrow into joy, from regret into renewed perspective, from confusion into clear and peaceful understanding. My beloved child, I grasp the quiet griefs that trouble your mind when no one else is aware. I know the inner aches that sit behind your thoughts. I will silence the echoes of your past that still try to speak of pain. No challenge that rises before you is too great to overcome, and every limitation that appears permanent can be transcended. You are held in deep esteem, cherished not for what you accomplish, but for who you are and for the sincerity and resilience of your spirit. You are worthy of the freedom I give, not as a reward for actions, but because love is my nature, and I offer it without condition. I am attentive to the unrest within your mind, my precious one. I see how the internal battles drain your strength. Allow the calm of my presence to settle the storms inside you. Let it sweep away discouraging thoughts, sharpen your discernment, and lighten the emotional weight you've carried for far too long. Walk forward each day with peaceful determination and a heart willing to receive. Let the quiet rhythm of hope guide you, and trust that real help is always reaching toward your life. Every challenge you face meets my readiness to support you. Every moment of doubt can be exchanged for clarity and assurance. Your journey on this earth carries profound meaning, and you never walk alone through its unseen paths. Let this truth become a foundation under your days. Feel renewal rising from deep within you, renewal that reaches every corner of your being. Stand taller than your sadness. Reclaim the dreams you believed were lost or out of reach. Walk beside me, and I will lead you onto a firm path, one that elevates you toward the fullness of who you are capable of becoming. Allow the courage and trust I place within you to grow stronger each day, like a steady flame that can never be extinguished. You have tried many times to stand by your own strength, only to fall in exhaustion. But now, my beloved, you are no longer alone. My presence affirms truth within you. When I speak of good things, they are not illusions. They are reality waiting to unfold. Trust my enduring promise, and you will witness its impact in the events, relationships, and unfolding chapters of your life. As you listen to my words, let them sink deep into your thoughts. Allow these sacred assurances to push away every idea that tells you you're not enough or destined to fail. Let them reshape your viewpoint into one that sees challenges through a lens of purpose and hidden benefit. When unexpected obstacles appear, remember that I stand beside you. With my support, nothing can truly overpower you. My loyalty to you is constant and unchanging. Think of the kindness and help I have given you in the past. Every victory you have experienced, large or small, stands as evidence of my continuous care. When your heart feels heavy under trials, hold on to hope. Though sorrow or regret may try to wrap around you, I am always here to free you. You are treasured beyond measure, and my devotion to you does not waver. Trust in what I tell you. My commitments are steady, true, and everlasting. The bond between us cannot be broken. I am with you always. When you wake overwhelmed, speak my name. When night presses upon you with worries, whisper my name. When memories of past mistakes rise to trouble your peace, call my name. Say it clearly, my child, and watch how fear and shadows retreat from its sound. Let your trust in me be visible, not to prove anything to others, but so that nothing unsettles your inner peace. Whether you speak my name with gentle confidence or deep conviction, let sincerity guide your voice. You never need to hide anything from me. I'm always ready to hear you whenever you call. Keep your words simple. Keep them honest. From the first light of morning to the quietness of night, keep my presence close to your thoughts and upon your lips. My name brings calm to your spirit, pushes away what troubles you, and strengthens your connection with me. When you call to me, your worries soften. Heavy loads begin to lift. My strength is known in hearts that welcome my truth without resistance. Speak my name when hopelessness tries to settle over you, and watch how your spirit brightens again. Say it aloud. Let my name illuminate your path where confusion once lingered. I have already declared that all creation will one day recognize the power and authority found in my name. My presence lives within you and will never depart. And in time, my precious child, you will fully understand that my name carries life, influence, and unshakable promise. Even if the heavens and the earth were to fade, my word would remain unbroken. I have prepared good things for you, gifts you have yet to see, blessings already forming beyond your sight. Others may have spoken of the strength found in my name, but now it is your turn to witness it for yourself. You will recognize my influence through acts of constant kindness, patient guidance, and love without limit, all given freely to those who approach me with a sincere and trusting heart. I invite you, beloved one, to share your experiences openly, for through your voice others may come to recognize the nearness of my presence. When you speak of what you have witnessed, when you describe the quiet moments in which you sensed comfort, guidance, or unexpected peace, you help others understand that I am not distant. I am the one who listens without interruption, who notices every tremor of fear, who provides strength when your spirit feels weak, and who gently steadies you when the weight of life presses too heavily upon your shoulders. My name is a refuge for your heart, a place where fear cannot settle. Within my name rests a power that does not fade with time or circumstance. When you call on me, Come with confidence, not because you have done everything right, but because you know you are safe with me. Let gratitude fill your heart, not as an obligation, but as a natural response to the love that surrounds you. True gratitude opens your eyes and deepens your awareness of my presence. The moments we share, your whispered prayers, your tears, your quiet hopes, are precious to me. Leo not forgotten. Do not fear that I will ever turn you away. What has been broken in your past has already been repaired in my sight. The stains of old mistakes have been washed away. You have no reason to lower your head or hide your heart when you approach me. Even during seasons when you felt far from me, or when you believed I had grown silent, I continued to watch over you. There were times when I placed people, signs, or circumstances in your path to keep you from wandering into deeper harm. Those moments were not accidents. They were reminders of how fiercely I guard you. As each new day rises, make space for me. Return to me with honesty and tell me about the shifts you notice. Celebrate the small victories others might overlook. The calm where anxiety once lived. The patience that surprises even you. The clarity that arrives after confusion. These subtle changes are not random. They are signs of my careful work within you. Your steady turning toward me brings me joy. Your gratitude opens your spirit. I have brought you to this moment so your soul may find rest and renewal. I desire to lift the heaviness that has clung to you, the sorrow that lingers, the hopelessness that whispers lies. I do not want you wandering in confusion or drowning in despair. Listen closely, my dear child. I speak directly to you. Will you accept the truth I offer, or will you allow the voices of those who misunderstand you to draw you away? There will always be people who demand perfection of you while ignoring their own flaws. Do not let their judgments shake the deep place within you where your trust is growing. No one stands flawless before me. My mercy is not something you win. It is something I freely give. There is a path that leads to genuine peace, and it is open to you without restriction. When you walk this path, you will discover joy that endures beyond moments of sadness, a belonging that overcomes the sting of rejection, and a deep satisfaction that nourishes your spirit more than any fleeting pleasure. With me, you always have access to unfailing care. There is no wrong time to approach me. When doubt presses on your worth, when old patterns return, when you feel you have fallen short, come. I do not shut the door. I meet you with forgiveness, patience, and a fresh start. Bring me your unguarded heart, and I will treat it with the gentleness it deserves. The weight of guilt no longer belongs to you. Release it. Trust what I have spoken over you. Let these words settle deep inside and anchor you. I long for you to feel the comfort of my closeness, especially when life becomes too heavy to hold alone. I hear the prayers you barely whisper. I hear the ones you cannot speak at all. I see the mornings when you rise with uncertainty or pain, and even then, I am already beside you, steadying your thoughts and calming your spirit. You have walked through days filled with hope and strength, and days where even breathing feels like an effort. Both are part of the human journey. Do not judge yourself when your trust wavers. You are learning, growing, and healing. Remember what I have done before. Let it remind you that I am ready to lift you again and again. Lean into my call. Commit your heart to the truth you have already tasted. Whether you feel strong or exhausted, hold to your conviction. If you struggle, cling to your belief all the more firmly. My care surrounds you constantly. My support does not weaken. Every word I speak breathes strength into your spirit. Stay close to me, and do not allow doubt to create distance between us. If you have stumbled, I forgive you. If you feel your trust has dimmed, know that even a spark of faith is enough for me to work with. I understand your inner world more deeply than you ever could. I see the flame that still burns within you, small, but real, and growing. You are moving into a deeper wisdom, learning to trust not your passing emotions but the steadiness of my promises. Everything I have declared will happen. Every promise stands firm. Unlike people, I do not change with moods or circumstances. I have assured you of my care, and that assurance will remain true throughout your life. You are not broken. You are made whole. See yourself as I see you, progressing, healing, rising. Your past no longer defines your direction. You are walking toward a brighter horizon. There will be days when you feel my nearness intensely and days when you sense nothing at all. Do not mistake silence for absence. True trust does not depend on shifting feelings. It rests on my unchanging word. If you continue to rely on me, you will recognize unmistakable signs of my attention and strength. Do not limit your trust to what you can observe with your senses. Return to the sacred words I have given. Let them be your foundation, your compass, your ultimate truth. My child, I stand at the door and invite you in. Come discover what I am saying to you in this season. Tap join for deeper teaching and a circle that will stand with you. Amen. My beloved child, I am close